Hey everybody, welcome to Tour Stop. I'm Ryan Stocks.
And I'm Shelby McKinnon, and we have your all-access pass to your favorite bands and new and upcoming artists.
That's right. On today's episode, we're going to be playing some disc golf.
Oh yeah.
I've never played before, but you have, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll have to kind of guide me through the rules and regs, yep, all that good stuff. And we'll be doing that in between all the interviews on today's episode. And up first, we've got my interview with Talkdemonic.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're like a two-piece avant instrumental band out of Portland, Oregon. Very cool. They, I think they'll be making some waves.
Yep.
Good stuff.
And she's hot, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I was a little nervous. Anyway, and then after that, you got
Breathe Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep. I talked with Kyle from Breathe Carolina. They have a new album out, and they're working on an EP. They're kind of doing their thing. It's Kyle and David, actually, only two people, and they're making some sweet music.
Yeah. They tour with some other musicians, right? And it's like electronic. It's dancey. It's good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then finally, we have my interview with Aaron from Minus the Bear, the one and only. They've been around 10 years now, and I don't know, I had a cool conversation with him in this art gallery, and that was cool. Okay, let's get right into my interview with Talkdemonic, and we'll go get set up at hole number 1.
All right.
I'm excited. All right, I'm here with Lisa from Talkdemonic today. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us.
My pleasure.
What did you envision coming from this project when you first started getting together and playing?
I had no idea, really. When Kevin and I started playing music, we didn't initially do Talkdemonic. We were playing with another fella friend of Kevin's, and we were playing. I was playing viola, but it was sort of instrumental rock stuff. Right. And then Kevin and I sort of parted ways for a short while, and he came back to me with the request for some string work on some solo stuff he was doing, which was Talkdemonic. And at first I was sort of leery about it. It was really kind of beat-driven, you know, the kind of instrumental hip-hop themed stuff that I wasn't really familiar with, but I was happy to lend some strings to. And I'd even say I was kind of reluctant to be on board, but he was very persuasive. Kevin's a charmer, so he got me on board.
Work a little magic.
He did. He got me on board for a few shows, and then it just kind of developed from there.
So what's different about this new record versus past ones?
It pushes some boundaries sonically for me. It's a little bit. We've got a lot more electronic components to it.
Okay.
Cool beats and stuff. I very much enjoy instrumental music. I listen to it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan myself.
I'm kind of a classical nerd. I listen to like some folk stuff, but a lot of times I'll listen to just new classical music.
Yeah.
And so I'd like to see more of that.
Sure, absolutely. Kevin had moved to Portland, and then how did you end up there yourself?
I was living in Florida, working a day job, sort of just running the mill, you know, and wasn't feeling fulfilled creatively. So I started looking around at different cities I could move to do music and pursue other interests.
You moved from Florida to Portland. Did you have a specific goal or something that you wanted to achieve in doing that? And are you there now?
No.
No.
Did not picture myself to be rocking out with my viola, but that being said, I didn't think that I wouldn't be doing that at some point, still with my instrument. So, like, I studied classical music, you know, went to school for it and all that stuff. Put it down for like 4 years and picked it up again, but I was sort of like, I don't know what to do with this, you know?
Yeah.
And so when I moved to Portland, I was hoping to just become involved in any way I could in music, but it was definitely more on the end of like trying to write my own stuff, write my own music.
Sure.
I like to sing. I'm actually very fond of singing, so I was doing stuff with guitar and vocals and string tracks, just writing my own stuff like that. So when Kevin and I started playing together, I was like in the dark. I had no idea what to do, like improvising and stuff. And it was like, it took a while to get to where I am now, but I'm very happy with where I'm at, you know. I think I'd probably still like to be playing in an orchestra, you know. I still really like that venue for my
Yeah.
instrument, but this is taking up a lot of my time.
And you're enjoying it. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to be in I wanted to play I play bass, and I wanted to play in punk rock bands.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a huge Melvins fan, and I just wanted to
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I wanted to get that out of me, you know. And so I still can. It's just I have to be really careful not to drop the instrument.
Yeah. Thanks again for talking with us. We really appreciate it. And,
Thanks for having me.
Of course, and best of luck to you and Kevin and Talkdemonic.
And that was Ryan's interview with Talkdemonic. You got to keep your eyes open for them. They are traveling around and they're coming out with a new album, so keep your eyes open. And right now, we are here with Jeff Crum. He's actually the president of, why don't you tell him?
Spokane Disc Golf Association.
We ran into him.
Yeah, I just came down here and I saw these guys with their cameras, so I decided to join in on the first hole. This finger right here, this line on your finger is made for this little edge right there, so put that first finger on there. Are you right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, so put that on there and let the other fingers just kind of flow in behind it. Put them all inside there, and your thumb over the top. Put it up into your palm like that, with your thumb over it, sort of like you're pinching the disc like this. And you're going to kind of face, the pin is down there, the hole, and you're just going to kind of face that. So put your feet, you know, kind of in a nice stance apart. And then you're going to reach back here, and you're just going to bring it across your chest, kind of like you're pulling a lawnmower cord. And then when you get out here, you kind of give it a little snap.
All right, that was my first ever attempt at disc golf, and apparently, yeah,
it was good.
It was all right. The spectator said it wasn't bad for a first attempt. Didn't go very far, but it kind of went straight, and that's
control. It was
yeah, half the battle, right? So I don't know. Hopefully I get better. It's break time. We're gonna make our way further on down the course, and there's more interviews and disc golf coming your way.
And I'm gonna kick your butt.
Yeah, I don't doubt that one bit, actually.
Like I've met so many people that I've looked up to, you know, and gotten to tell my story to them, and I think that's like all you can really do, you know.
That's how you get the bitches.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a quote from one of our past interviews.
Did you know that getting up and getting active for just 60 minutes a day is all it takes to help you get stronger, look better, and feel great?
Or that fresh fruits and veggies aren't just healthier and crunchier, they can taste better too?
Eating better and getting more active is easier than you think.
Yeah! Keep watching for some fun and easy ways to discover the magic of healthy living in your life.
America.
Let's get healthy together!
When life's this hard, it's no wonder 7,000 students drop out every school day. Visit boostup.org and help kids in your community stay in school.
And welcome back. He's mad at me because I'm gonna beat him on the course.
You already are.
I know, it's
Anyway.
good fun. But we've got my interview with Breathe Carolina coming up.
But first we've got a music video for the song Hold Me Down by Minus the Bear.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm in the wind. I am going to let it take me where it may. Maybe it lifts me too. New Orleans or the dark streets of LA. I'm in the wind. I am in the wind.
That was Hold Me Down by Minus the Bear. I get to sit down and talk with Aaron from that same band later on in the episode.
But first, we have my interview with Breathe Carolina. Kyle, he was a cool dude, great music. I don't even know how to explain their genre because they touch on everything. They're amazing. And so let's check that out.
I'm gonna keep losing at disc golf.
Ha ha ha! I'm Shelby McKinnon, and you're watching Tour Stop, and today we have Kyle from Breathe Carolina.
Yes, what's up, y'all?
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. This is Kevin, by the way.
And this is Kevin. This is his glorious dog.
Yeah.
When did you start playing?
I started playing in bands. I was 15 when I got invited to play in my first band. I was singing when I was in like elementary school and stuff, just doing choir or whatever. But you know, it's kind of weird. I never really think about, you know, those kids that first brought me in, and but those are the kids that really like started me off. And actually, my manager, I worked at Journeys for probably almost 2 years. My manager at Journeys was the one who taught me how to scream. He played in a band. He was a big dude. His name's Ronnie Donner, and he's all tatted up, just super chill guy. And he's like, yeah, man, I'll teach you how to scream. And he was just like, you just gotta try it first. And I was like, what? We're just sitting in the store. He's like, just go for it. And I was like, okay.
So that was the first place you started, huh?
We were just cracking up.
Journeys.
We were just rolling on the ground laughing. But you know, it's you know, that push and his motivation, you know, brought me to this place where, you know, I've been able to do it as a job, I guess you could call it, which is crazy, but.
And this has been a big year for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, I think every year just steps it up from the last, and you know, especially, you know, back and forth California, working on videos and the record, and you know, we went to Australia and Japan this last year, and finally getting overseas and doing all that. It's been amazing. It's weird that just playing tunes and just enjoying myself helped me to meet a lot of people that I've met so many people that I've looked up to, you know, and gotten to tell my story to them. And I think that that's like all you can really do, you know what I mean, is just let them know how much like they mean to you. And I think you'd be surprised how opening and welcome they will be after that. I had one day, Dee and I were actually in California, and this had kind of nothing even to do with like touring or anything. It was just kind of weird timing. We're in Urban Outfitters and we're hanging out, and Chris Brown comes walking right here. And he's just standing looking at shirts, and I turn to look at him, I'm like, what? And I introduced myself to him, just said, what's up? I've been listening to his jams or whatever. And he was real nice, real cool. He's got like his 2 security guards like chilling with him. I was like, oh, whoa, this dude's dead serious.
So tell us about the new album.
Yeah, Hell Is What You Make It. I mean, couldn't be happier with the response that we've gotten back. I think it's, you know, going on into our 3rd album, hoping that kids still are into it and kind of think we haven't changed too much. You know, creating a song is kind of like having a kid. You know what I mean? Like you're creating it, and then all of a sudden you just let it out in the world. You know what I mean? And
watch it grow.
Yeah, just see where it takes itself. So.
Are you guys going to be doing like radio promotion with that, trying to get that?
Yeah. Actually, our label's pushing that, and radio stations are pushing it. So
yeah, I like it.
It's funny. I think you get to that point, people are like, "Oh, they're selling out," or this and that. But it's like, dude, we just want our music to be heard, man. It's not even about money. It's not even about any of that. It's just we just want to be heard. You know what I mean? Like that's everybody's dream as a musician. You know, it's like if you had the opportunity, you do the same thing. So.
Why do you think they're thinking you guys are selling out?
Oh no, I'm not saying anybody said that about us, but I'm just saying like. I just hope it doesn't get to that point. You know, I think my kind of point is you know, it doesn't matter like what you do or who you are, you know what I mean? You can still say what's up and still be real with people. And you know, they're just people too, I think you find it's funny. It's funny, but yeah, no, it's I don't know, I just want to thank you for letting me come and just spill my guts and coming into our place and letting us show you what we're about. And we're just laid back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys seem real laid back.
Dude, we just like to party, bring people into our house and let them get loose for a little bit. You know, this is like their vacation.
That was Breathe Carolina. You got to check them out. Awesome. We've got some unseen footage online also. So if you are big fans and you want to see some other stuff, his Bruce Campbell tattoo by chance, check it out on our social networks online.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Time for another break. I need to figure something out. I don't know.
We need water.
Yeah,
we gotta hydrate.
I'm trailing big time.
Yeah.
All right, see you in a minute.
We're lucky enough that we get to do this as our job, and it has its ups and it has its downs, and you know, just keep going.
All right, guys, we gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around in circles, flatten my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up.
To play 60!
If your school doesn't have a program, be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
Welcome back from the break. We are still here and we're still rocking it. And he's getting better. Besides almost hitting me.
Yeah, well, I was trying to be fair, but I still didn't make it.
Fair?
Yeah. Anyway, the game's wrapping up, the show's wrapping up, but we've got one last interview to show you, and it's my sit down with Aaron from Minus the Bear.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to hang out in an art gallery and talk about all kinds of cool stuff.
Waiting all day for this.
Yeah, so let's check it out, and we'll see you on the other side of that interview. Let's see, where's that squirrel? Bah! All right, Ryan here with Aaron from Minus the Bear. We're here at Art West, Spokane, Washington. It's a pretty cool little place. Any of you guys particularly artsy within the band?
Corey's very artsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely the art dude of the band, for sure. We all enjoy the arts, but
sure.
he's for sure the one.
So, like, what are your guys' thoughts on bands that are kind of walking that line between, you know, like art and commercial success?
I don't know. I mean, there's bands that do it well, and there's bands that don't do it well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to name any names or anything,
Sure.
but I mean, whenever we step into like a record process or a record cycle, we very much make it, you know, clear to ourselves that we'll never record the same record twice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think for the most part, we've done a pretty good job at, like, you know, kind of changing the sound a little bit from record to record. And we used to do a thing where every night, not every night, but a lot of nights on tour, we would all, when we were going to bed, we'd all put in our headphones and listen to the same record.
Oh, that's pretty
and
cool.
then kind of discuss it the next day and talk about it. So it's pretty important for us to explore other things and then bring it to each other. And
you know, like I probably shouldn't be saying this, but there are some times we get, you know, bands on the show who are obviously in it for certain reasons, other than that's where their heart is, or they're necessarily putting out what they.
That's how you get the bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I think that's a quote from one of our past interviews. I'll have to check on that.
I don't doubt that for a second. There are some really stupid people in this industry.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm an idiot too. I'm not trying to say I'm not.
Is there a certain stride you hope to hit or hoped to have hit by this point in the past?
I don't know. I don't really ever think about it. Mm-hmm. I just keep going. You know, we're lucky enough that we get to do this as our job, and it has its ups and it has its downs, and you know, just keep going. I mean, like I said, the work ethic thing is like we just want to keep working really hard, and then hopefully people, you know, get it and appreciate it. And 10 years of being a band is kind of a little crazy, you know, with the exact same people, or except for one dude or whatever, you know. It's funny.
Yeah, what's that like to reflect back when you think that it's been 10 years of Minus the Bear?
It's super weird. It's really bizarre, considering that we were all in other bands that were around for a long time before this one, so it's like, man, I've really been touring half of the year since I'm 18. I'm 30, just about 33 now, so it's like, what am I doing with my life?
All right, well, hey, it was really nice to meet you, Aaron.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
Art
coming
store
down.
and you people behind cameras.
Yeah. Minus the Bears on their 10th anniversary tour currently. I can't believe that it's been a decade now that they've been putting out some awesome tunes, and
Feels like
hopefully
we've
more.
been playing for a decade.
It really does.
15 holes.
Yeah, you've got your last shot
And
right now.
I still lost.
Even if she would have made it, she would have lost.
Yeah, I suck.
Game over.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Game over, show over. It's been fun. Hopefully we get to play again soon.
Yes.
We're gonna
teach you next time.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, we're gonna leave you with a music video for the song "My Day" by Cosmo Jarvis.
It's
pretty
a good
cool.
video.
It's fun.
It is.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.